It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Right to the air goes Dart. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors. 97 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 50 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having
Hey, my microphone was muted. I see Carlson showing the party. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Why here, Leah?
Keep it with Barkley on first down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They're making a real first quarter statement.
You full of shit, man.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say,
what up, Ben?
Establish the run game.
No, my mic was muted. I ain't know my mic was muted.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ran him up.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets its offense up. First and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
You can stay in the party.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
You can just play on his account. Maybe he'll be better.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Nobody care about that nigga.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now it's blocked. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is.
The nigga's a dweeb.
Keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or
You
skill.
guys want to play some
The
Marvel
panic that jumps
Rivals?
up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you
Dan,
gave the first touchdown of the game,
you
but
have the
how
power.
about the response?
I don't have the power to
Big
this
time
party.
return. Now it's their chance
I'm
to
just a
try to
guest
put
here,
points on the
too.
board.
The
I get
Giants
kicked from this
offense
party every other
ready to
day.
begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the
This
middle.
nigga said, just start a party
He's
with
able to
it.
get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Good, BP.
To the air again. Dart. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. After one, it's 13-6. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter.
Tone
As
party.
they go to work on a 1st and goal.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
Outright to Smith and Jigba. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie things up at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
the line. This Philly offense
Fine
set
and
to
dandy.
go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCann. And he goes back with one complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on
I don't
second.
have nothing to do. I don't got no damn.
Now here's 2nd down.
I ain't getting no goddamn money. I ain't doing shit.
They'll go to Barkley again. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
60 Vice, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, McCann. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. Dipping into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good, and with it, they have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. McCann. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeaux drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. They'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 35 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
16.
Oh, shit.
The kicking team out there for the Giants.
She said,
send this one away.
she was like, we could be roommates, so nobody's fucking.
The Eagles take over 1st.
Then she tried to say that she didn't say that shit. I was like, nigga, I heard you. She said, nobody's gonna be fucking.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes
Good boss, they probably calls him.
On the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this.
He said, "What you mean? I don't gaslight."
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They shut up, bitch.
sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. McCann. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Nah, and I ain't gonna lie. The first time I seen her in a party, I said, who the fuck is Big Ball and Booze? Here go calls it. You shut up when you talking to her, nigga.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their
Watch your mouth, nigga.
QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play it out level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
That nigga broke her heart. Now she gotta go back to leading.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Little meat.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Able to make the catch downfield. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future bright. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted.
She might, Leah, we're not friends anymore.
Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Use this the only girl in the party.
There's still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get the field goal range. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
She said that way nobody's fucking.
He's going to take the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
No, I heard they just got a battle royale on there, so niggas probably trying that out.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McCann. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. McCann. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Operating from the gun, McCann. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60, Cowboy 80. Cut 19.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Yeah, I didn't say he left the party with the TT sucker account, but nigga don't even join the party on his other account.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Smith catches left side. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
If anything happened, my guess it was Reek. Nigga angry.
We'll see if week 1
Niggas called me Angry Man for years. And that's the angriest nigga that be in the party.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this
Hey,
down to the 30.
BP, that nigga tried to say that he ain't say that shit the other day. And that's his new favorite line. He ain't say that shit.
The Eagles offense set to
Didn't that
begin the next
nigga, when we was in Jaspers the other day, talking about some, I'm just not gonna talk with sports with you at all. You're a fucking idiot. He said, I didn't say that.
We both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now
He said, I didn't say that.
how about all the offensive trickery and referencing?
He said, I said, you're just an idiot, bro. I said, no, you called me a fucking idiot. I remember.
To get things going here in the third quarter.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCann. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's probably doing something or he's just sitting there.
Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
Nah, that nigga just met my mother to pick up the girls.
Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game was his team on the brink of the
She kept him over here while he was at work.
after having started from day 1.
2 yards the loss.
But she gonna have them tomorrow and Thursday too.
Decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what.
There goes the enabler right there.
The extra speed,
What's up, enabler?
Great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, McCann. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. What an effort. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
What's up, bro? Ain't shit. Niggas is calling you the enabler, bro.
And they've got it inside the 10 and the 8. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. McCann. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They go play action with Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no comeback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On play action, here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
The coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
3rd down and 1.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Smith-Njigba with the grab. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. To the air, Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Man in motion left. That's Smith-Njigba. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
That nigga almost flipped the fucking table at STK, bro. I'll never forget that shit.
And that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success going to
Nah, you let Shorty talk you into start talking shit to you, talking about something. Bet you want to pop a willy right now? This nigga said, on who I want.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there?
That nigga ordered that big ass, or that expensive ass steak.
Down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside.
Yeah, that nigga, he ain't read the menu. That nigga said, he said $40 for some Wagyu steak. He said, let me get some Wagyu steak. That bill came. She said, what the fuck is your shit? $300-something.
The possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his dart. He's got his target. That's complete. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Dart. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatterboo, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Shit, what did I have? I had some seafood. It was like some pasta, and then we had the crab cake.
So this is going to come out to the 35.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it was cold as shit that day too.
This Philly offense set to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. McCann. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
That's what we talking about.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone knows to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably.
You don't play soccer, nigga.
Do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a and a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he is out of bounds inside.
The season ended for that, right?
A defensive breakdown.
All right, I got it. I got it locked in. I'm gonna lock in on it.
So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Dart going to look to throw here. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
60 Eagle, 18 Pioneer.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing his dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed.
Redux again.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scatterboo, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCann. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Got his man. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game set now.
How about the takeaway, though? How about those defensive guys?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0